So I've finished season 2 with Cheshunt. We have once again set a new record for the club. First season we finished 14th. This season we finished 13th. If you are enjoying the content on the channel, make sure you do go down and hit that subscribe button. In today's video, we are going to look at how we are taking a risk while managing the finances at the same time going into season 3. But first off, let's recap season 2 and show you exactly how it all finished. So in the competition side of things, we finished in 13th place, winning 16, drawing 9, losing 21, 57 goal difference, 20 points away from the playoffs, 11 points clear of relegation. We managed to get to the 4th qualifying round again of the FA Cup, losing to Swindon Town, 3rd round of the FA Trophy, losing to Bromley. But I would call it another successful season after finishing 14th in season 1. A 13th, as I say, is a new record for the club. Now, if we look at the player side of things, who performed the best for us? Well, in terms of who played the most games, the goalkeeper we brought in for this season, Luke Williams, played the most. He will be getting released. He's on £210 a week, and I don't deem him good enough for the 3rd season, so we are going to let him go. After that, you had Sam Collins in centre mid. You had Ben Mason on loan from AFC Wimbledon, who we are considering bringing in for season 3. And Dejon Goldin as well, 48 games, 9 goals, 7 assists. He was one of our good players. We are looking to secure him on a deal going into next season. Top goal scorer for the season was Campton Sturridge with 27 goals in 39 games. We do have him contracted for next season as well, so I'm really happy with that. Very, very good player. Happy to have picked him up from Aston Villa. Second top goal scorer coming in halfway through the season. 16 games, 13 goals. Omil Labu. Nailed it. Very, very good player, but unfortunately refuses to stick around. So he's gone at the end of the year, which is quite sad. Golden with 9 goals. Taylor with 8. Richardson with 4. In terms of assists, we did struggle this season with assists. And that is something going in season 3 we need to fix with this club. So top assist was Connor Taylor with 9. After that was Warner Ellie with 7. Then you had Golden with 7. Then on 6 you had Collins and Maguire, our 2 central midfield partnerships. But in terms of who the best player for the season was, Omilabu, definitely, with 13 goals in 16 games. He obviously was going to be topping that. Matt Richardson with a 7.10 and Luke Williams with a 7.02. As I say, he's going. Richardson doesn't want to sign a deal till he decides at the end of his contract. So we're going to be struggling in terms of who's sticking around. But if we look at our starting lineup, we do have a few players who want to leave. So Maguire refuses to sign a new deal. Richardson refuses to sign a new deal. Then work our way up. Omalabu refuses to sign a new deal. Connor Taylor refuses to sign a new deal. Warner Ellie refuses. And Williams, I'm letting go. So quite a lot of players we are looking to move on over the summer. Obviously, a lot of the team has non-contracts, which is going to help us going forward. Financially then, we have made 118k this season. If you remember in the last episode, we looked at in season 1, we started to get our finances balanced, and going in season 2, we were a lot better off in terms of our wage spending, etc. And we got to have a proper look at how we would spend this season. Now we've fixed our staff, etc. And 118k profit is fantastic for a club at this level. And it shows that we are self-sustainable, and going forward, I can maybe look at improving the squad in season 3 because I know I have that finance tucked away to the side. 189k in the bank. We have our sponsorship, etc. coming in over the summer. So I'm hoping we can spend a little bit over the summer on players' wages, maybe bump it up to around 5k a week. I think that'll be an acceptable amount. Improve the squad and see what we can do. The final thing from season 2 to look at is our club vision. So our social media following is 6.5k. Now I think that's actually gone down. You can see here we have 0% corporate now, where in season 1 we had I think 1%. So we've lost all our corporate fans, which is upsetting. Remember, we had 91 season ticket holders in season 2, so when we do jump forward to season 3, let's see what that's changed to. In terms of the supporters, they are disappointed we've not made the most of set pieces. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? But that's season 2. Let's jump forward and let's start season 3 and let's see who we've added to the squad, how we're looking financially, and how our club vision looks. So starting on the club vision screen, you can see we have 2 extra season ticket holders. So welcome to the club, you 2 beautiful people. Thank you for joining us. 6.5k social media following, so that's not changed at all. We still have no corporate fans. We suck. We suck. In terms of the competition for this season then, we are expected to finish mid-table this season, so the board expectation has gone up. We had a couple of little mini tournaments over the summer. It annoys me that these show up on this screen. So we got knocked out of the cup. The league. It says knocked out in the Cheshunt mini. Cheshunt mini was a league. Billericay won it. We came second. In terms of the weekend cup, we managed to win it on penalties against Dunkirk's B team. The third place playoff was against Sasport Bozinga. I nailed that pronunciation. And USBCO2. Now, we actually won the semi-finals 9-1 against Sasport. So, dominated that one, didn't we? We dominated that. But, yeah, we expected mid-table this season. There's a little bit more pressure on us, but we've been able to spend. I did say we wanted to be around 5k. We spent 4.8k on our wages. We can go up to 5.9. I do think we could probably look at doing that. We've got 241k in the bank. I think financially we will be in profit this season, but I'm a bit reluctant to spend any more. If we go into the squad size of things, we have a lot bigger squad now this season. I'm really happy with the business we've done. Now, one of the big changes we have is, if I swap him back round, we do have a couple of players on the bench who are actually earning a wage this season. So we have our starting 11, and we did bring in Ben Mason, who was on loan from AFC Wimbledon last season. He's come in as a contracted player for us this year. Our defensive partnership has changed completely with Ben Schroll and Cader Craig being our centre-back partnership, and former Premier League right-back come in to be our left-back for this season because, use our best player in the wrong place. But we don't actually have a left-back. Unfortunately, our left-back left us. I had a plan to use our backup left-back, who was actually just as good, but he was non-contracted. The day after I sold my left-back, my backup left-back came to me and said he wants to leave due to lack of football. I couldn't convince him to stay, and he just left because he didn't have a contract. So that was a bit annoying, but we've managed to bring in, obviously, former Leicester and Manchester United fullback, so he's definitely of a good quality. We do have him set individual instruction to cut inside when he gets the ball. And we brought in quite a lot of offensive players. Alfie Lloyd, Pharrell Williams, not the singer, coming as a new left winger, rotation with Golding. Charlie Catton's come in, a really good goal scoring record. Very, very talented player, our highest earner, but I think he could be a goal-scoring machine alongside Campton Sturridge this season. On the bench, we have Max Sheaf, who is a very talented attacking mid. Probably will rotate with Sam Collins. They both have about the same ability. So both of them will rotate with each other, and we have Golden also getting paid. Frimpong comes in from AFC Wimbledon. He wouldn't join us on loan last season, but will come in on a non-contract this season. Let him do what he wants. We've got a few backup players now. The likes of Farmer, who was in around our first squad last season, is now not even on the bench. McNabb as well, in and on the first team last season, not even on the bench this year. Paris Locke, who was with us on loan from AFC Wimbledon, is now coming on an actual contract. Obey Diabon, again, from AFC Wimbledon, again picked up on a free transfer, non-contract. So I'm really happy. We've got an academy player who now at the age of 16 is up in and around the first team. Will get some football because I have withdrew our under-18s from the league. So this season our under-18s will not be playing league football, and that is due to the fact that I've released all of them. None of them had the ability to go up into the first team apart from Samuel LeBlanc and René Lobjot, who isn't the best but he's okay. So because there was only 2 players, they've come up into the first team. I released all of our under-18s because contracts were running out. That has ended up saving us £600 a week. And yeah, they weren't going to develop into anything special. So let's just withdraw our under-18s from the league for 1 year. and see what comes through our youth intake this season in Season 3. In terms of how I'm looking, if we go onto my profile going into Season 3, I'm fairly poor. I'm very poor here. I still have a National C licence because Cheshunt won't send me on a freaking course. So I'm desperately trying to get that. One thing I did want to point out, obviously there is the possibility that this journey will turn into a journeyman save. If a job comes up which really interests me, I will move on and we will see where we end up going. I am really enjoying Cheshunt at the minute. The only reason I turned down Chesterfield in the summer and Chester, both the chests. So I turned them down, but in the National League North now is former Premier League side Oldham Athletic. They got relegated at the end of the second season. Now, if they have a bad start to the season and a former Premier League team in the National League North becomes available, I will probably apply for it. So there's a possibility the next episode, it's a new job. There's a possibility we're still at Cheshunt. I'm letting this save go where it takes us and just enjoy myself. Like I say, we've built Cheshunt into a financially sustainable club, and that's a great way to start a journey and to leave a club if we had to leave them in a position where they can progress and we've not left them struggling. But that's it for the recap. A very quick fire episode. Hopefully you did enjoy it. I'm going to have to sip my coffee after talking that fast. Thank you for watching. We'll see where we go. Maybe a former Premier League club. Maybe we'll stick with Cheshunt. We don't know yet. Comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, all that jazz. And I'll see you next time. Whew! Nailed it.